Be reacting call My Home Hero episode 12, and I'll start my reaction in 1-0 go. Oh, I'm guessing it's gonna be the daughter about to drown, and she's gonna be saved by her father and mother. I'm guessing because I don't think this would be the flashback of a character that we'd be unfamiliar with. Oh, okay, yeah, so it is Reika. Had a feeling. Not really. If he dies, then Reika and Constance's life would be absolutely sadder. Well, just like the world went on when Nobuto died. I really hope, though, he starts coming out swinging though. Yo, maybe he could be saved. That'd be fucking cool. What's up, Killing Lobster? I hope it was better than last week. Okay, it's nice getting a bit of this guy's. Hey, that's a good sign for a boy because if we're starting to get Nobuto's father's backstory, then at the very least, this means his odds of dying are exponentially higher now because his death flag has been raised. Damn, I was hoping to see what the one would look like, but considering, okay, yeah, considering he didn't love the one, I could see why it would never show. It wouldn't show off the eyes. Up until he saw Nobita. Oh, sup, Spiral Matt. That baby looks like a goblin in the making. I'm just joking. I wouldn't go that far in insulting Nobita. Oh, sup, Daniel Witz. Yeah, if you're wondering why I chose My Hero first to react to, despite it getting low viewership usually, it's because it's the last episode. So if it's the last episode of the series, I will prioritize that. In case you're wondering why I chose My Home Hero first over the other anime. Where he fucking belongs, and he should have stayed there permanently. A damn shame he couldn't have stayed there permanently. Life in society would have been much all the better. Love is when you want to do things for people. Spiral Man. Yeah, Danny, what's the previous episode was pretty off. Hopefully, though, this is an improvement. I mean, so far, I'm liking this episode more than the previous one. So, hey, that's positive. Whew. That's some BS. Whenever you do negative action, you should never bring up parents. It's the person taking the action that's at fault. Well, he'll figure out what love is. No problem. We all know he does because he's willing to do this much for his piece of shit son that was killed. But yeah, he really did everything wrong as a father, straight up. And it's fine us getting to the bond he had with Nobito, actually. Because it was his own damn fault. I mean, holy fuck. He was willing to kill someone or torment someone out of a sheer whim. I like the music. The music is so damn good. Yes! Fuck yeah! Now kill him just like he did the son. And the fucking family tree. Fucking do it. Do it. Oh, because you're a bitch. That's why. You probably, hey, if he bench pressed just a little bit more, he would have been successful in killing the main character. But now he's a weak little bitch. Yeah, and this guy's a fucking troll. Oh, no, it's problem. Studying can be helpful, though. No, I mean, Tetsuo was fighting back, though, Danny Witz. He's just drained. I mean, they're both oldest. They're old. They're both old. So it's just going to be a battle of attrition here at this point. If only that child would have died in the womb, that the world would have been a better place. I mean, that's how you set up a cliffhanger for an opening. What are you talking about? Please don't spoil it. I want to believe that they're going to go straight to the action. That's what I want to believe. Dang it. But at least Tetsuo was fighting back, though. Kiyomon wants her. I mean, because seriously, this is the last episode of the season, so I expect some blood, maybe some fingernails being ripped, and all that kind of shit. I mean, we already got the glasses of Noah's father fucked up, so that's a fucking start. Not just gonna get dirty and shit. Maybe even a ball punch while we're at it. Because I want to see a nut punch. Yeah, I normally don't approve of that shit, but Nobuto's father is a piece of trash, and he should also be nut punched, just like his son was. Because F them both. And this is coming from a guy who doesn't like to see someone's nuts get smashed. You're not spoiling the episode, right? Spoiling that because the opening is still playing. The opening is still playing, just so you know. Like, it's still going. So I hope that's not a spoiler. Hopefully. Yeah, because the opening, it's almost about to end. Okay, now it's back. All right, now it's back now. Wait, what? Wait, what the? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Why? You know what? I think I get it. He's doing this in order to condemn Tetsuo. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, you know what? Him killing himself makes sense. You gotta think about it, Sprama. A lot of criminal. This makes sense. A lot of criminals kill themselves when they're about to be caught by the police. So that makes sense because I'm not gonna look at it as bad writing because even the biggest criminals in the world committed suicide when they're about to be caught by the military or the police. Like case in point, there was Pablo Escobar, drug lord in Colombia, killed himself when he was about to be caught by the military. So, so this actually makes sense, and it would also complicate Tetsuo's life quite a bit. Well, I'm surprised. Wait, what the? Wait a minute. Okay, if he stabbed himself, why in the world did he try to stab Tetsuo though? Wasn't the point of him killing himself was to try to put Tetsuo in like a criminating position? No, seriously. I'm trying to understand the logic here. I mean, that was actually a damn good excuse, actually. Straight up. I admit, I love how much of a damn good liar he is, though. Straight up. Oh, yo, that really is a lot of tripping. Holy shit. Wow. Ooh, boy. But no, seriously though, what was the point of like Nobito's father stabbing himself and then trying to stab Tetsuo though? I'm just saying. I mean, I do gotta understand the logic here. I'm trying to understand this. Like, if you want to incriminate Tetsuo, wouldn't it have been better to like for the police that he's being nah, telling the police that he's being killed or something? Maybe have it to where Tetsuo has the blade and then run into the blade, or I don't know. I mean, they left though. They left looking at the homeless man, but I do wonder the launch behind that though. Just felt a little bit of an inconsistency here. That's all. And then and even then, even if it's and here's the thing. Now, if this obviously sets up Tetsu to be killed by say the Nobita's father's group, then maybe that could be a reasonable ending potentially. Because there was a lot of suspicions on our main boy. Just kind of feels a little bit flat though this episode. But regardless, though, I'll give Tetsu a credit though. Well, yeah, talk about luck of the Irish. I think it was more a plot convenience that helped Tetsu out because police officers usually they would just fucking slam that door their suspicions. This is still better than the previous episode, Daniel Witz, but this definitely isn't as good as the first few episodes. Like, if I so far, just this first half is better than episode 11, but this episode's still inconsistent as shit, though, if you ask me. But hey, at least this episode's not making my brain fucking hurt with the derp, derpity derp decisions. Because at least when it comes to Nobito's father, you can make the excuse saying that Nobito's father couldn't even outstrength Tetsuo, so he might have at least killed himself in desperation, knowing that he couldn't even outmuscle Tetsuo. That's at least you could headcanon it that way, and it can make a bit of sense. All right. I always love hearing a little bit more about the past. Thankfully, she didn't. Yo, this is all about Tetsuo. Okay, it's nice seeing these bits where Tetsuo does cool things like this. Yo. Oh, okay then. We see that she actually does legit love her papa. Nice. Hopefully, it's a happy ending. I mean, at least it's cool because at least now her daughter is actually saying something that positive towards her papa, which is a long time coming. I was wondering when she was gonna say something that wasn't shit talking. Nah, Strum, we gotta be positive, man. You gotta imagine it'll be a happy ending. Hansen and Tetsuo will be happy. Everything will be perfectly okay. Nobuto will be able to work his job, hopefully, and then a perfect ending. Only difference is maybe Tetsuo will probably need to talk to a fucking psychiatrist after all this shit he went through, and maybe he'll have a lot of mental damage for multiple years, and he'll never look at himself in the same way ever again in the mirror. But hey, you know what? A relatively happy ending is what I'm hoping for, you know? Yeah! Gotta be optimistic, man. I don't blame for being negative, but I like to be positive, even though life is definitely negative towards me sometimes. Yo, that John Hill with all the water dripping down looks really freaking good. It's probably cathartic for him that everything's gonna be resolved, hopefully, potentially. Hopefully, dang it. Hopefully. Well, actually, no, I don't think he'll truly be forgiven for what he's done, but hey, you know what? It's Nobito's father. Like, no one gives a shit if they're dead except for maybe the wife, and that's it. I mean, hey, at this point, if he survives, who gives a shit about forgiveness as long as they're alive? Any person would have done the same thing Tetsuo did to protect their family. Whoa! A long ass time, huh? That's how long she's been waiting. I mean, I'm not gonna blame her for being a little angry. I mean, it's actually kind of a cute, tender moment. I actually really dig this. It's some good shit right here. Yeah, let's hope it ends here so that way we have a nice wall wrapped. Okay, if it ends here, that's fine. It's cool, perfect. Ah, damn, there's more. Oh no, there's more. Please, come on, Amy. Don't give me a cliffhanger ending. Come on, damn it. Don't. That literally would have been a perfect place to wrap it up. And I know this won't get more because even the manga's still ongoing, the anime didn't sell well. So I hope they just end it at a good spot in case this doesn't sell enough to get another season. Oh man. Ah man, Reika's poutiness here does make sense though. I dig it. In this instance, she can be just a little bit pouty. Fuck yeah, he is. Everything seems so far so good. What? Okay. The music's happy. Good. Bright atmosphere. I mean, it's problem that. I mean, I'm not gonna blame him for causing trouble though. Yeah. All right. Drinks. All right. That means that the mood's calm. This is nice. It's wrapping up to a perfectly well done ending. That's all I can ask for. Please don't sequel bait. Yeah, the piano music is so dang nice, Spiral Matt. It really is. But it's nice to see these three spend some time with each other. I mean, she's always going to be their child, no matter how old she gets. I mean, that's actually a cute little shirt Constance has. All right, good, showing us their mundane life. I dig this. And then watching the mundane news. Fuck yeah. Okay, it's just the weather being all doing all of its fuckery. Nothing to be alarmed about. They'll probably be fine. I love how he just gives zero fucks, like he's just all calm. I wouldn't blame him after what he went through. Damn, yo, that's some hardcore weather. I mean, it's not nature, man. I mean, he probably has the face because it probably gives him PTSD. That's probably it. I mean, he made that face for him, Matt, because remember, he still disposed of the body of Nobito's father. That's why. That's why he made that face. Now, I'm saying that if I had to rate this episode overall on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll give this last episode a 7 out of 10. It was entertaining. My only issue is with the way that for one, that they handle things in this episode, yeah, it could have been a bit more optimal because it would have been nice to, at the very least, get to see in this instance Nobita's father act a little bit more smart than just stabbing himself and all that. That felt a little kinky. But I'd say aside from that, it did a good job of wrapping things up for the most part because at least here it's like, all right, at the very least, the main antagonist was dealt with. We got to see Reika's connection with the father, more of it, which is cool. We got to see her actually say positive things about her father, and it was nice seeing them spend time with each other. All in all, I love that one stuff, and that was pretty cool. And I'd say for the most part, this series ended things up decently. Yeah, it could have been better in a few places, but overall, I enjoyed it for sure. And plus, I mean, when it comes to this series, it's like, yeah, there's still a few things that see that straight up a season two could resolve though, because for one, there's still the whole whatever happened to Koichi thing and all that kind of jazz. So while yeah, the ending still has a few loose ends, it at least has enough at a satisfactory ending for me to enjoy it. No, yeah, the cops were a little bit too incompetent. That's the thing. But hey, you know what? There are some cops that are that incompetent in life. Now, I'm saying that if I had to rate this series overall on a scale of 1 to 10, because I like the episode overall, even though it was low budget. Now, I doubted Down and Wits the series didn't sell well. No, Spiral Matt, there's more manga material. There's more manga material, Spiral Matt. It's just that the anime isn't going to sell well by estimates. No, I mean, Daniel was there's more material for there to be a season 2. Like the manga's way longer. The issue is the anime, at least from what I see, it's not going to sell well. It's not. And here's how I rate the series. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being under 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's got a decent enough ending. That's my issue with it, is sometimes it makes certain characters like Reika unbelievably stupid. Like when she would trust a stranger more than her own father and mother a few episodes ago. That was pretty fucking dumb. Or Tetsuo begging for mercy against Nobuto's father was really dumb. Like inconsistent things like that. That's what really lowered my enjoyment of the series in particular. But it had more positives going for it. Because despite the negatives, I don't think it's ever going to get a season 2. Even a lot of manga fans, but I'm not saying it's not going to get a season 2. The pre-orders look fucking low. This series is going to sell abysmal. It was fun, but it's going to sell like dog shit. Yeah, even the manga fans don't think a season 2 is likely. Because, again, it's got abysmal pre-orders. And the series isn't bad. I enjoyed it. That's why if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being under 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Because it had more pauses. The tension was great. I thought Conson was great as a character, how she devoted herself to helping out her husband. I loved Tetsu, how dedicated he was to his family. But yeah, this series did fall apart in the latter episodes. I agree with you, Daniel Witz. And the animation quality did make a lot of the physical confrontations look like dog shit. Instead of thinking, oh shit, I'm like, oh man, the animation's fucking trash. But overall, though, I thought they had positive qualities. The first 8 episodes were pretty good. The voice acting was great. And that's why I had to rate on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm still going to give it a 6.5 out of 10 because I enjoyed this anime more than most of the anime that come out this season. And regardless of, the anime not being satisfactory, if it were to, by some miracle, get a season 2, then I'll bump it up to a 7 out of 10, which I doubt it's going to do that. But if it gets a season 2, then, my score will go up just slightly to a 7. But as it stands, though, the ending for the series is, even though there's some loose ends, at least it's decent enough at the very least. And, that's how I feel about the series. Yeah, it obviously missed its potential to be super great, but it had more things going for it than against it. But anyways, thank you to Daniel Witt, Spiral Matt, and Keelan Webster. Thank you all so much for watching my video, and I hope you have a great day or night, y'all. Bye, everyone.